Hello, YouTube. This is Intuitive Retta. How are you today? I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. I'm here to do, what's this? June's monthly Biden reading and the monthly energy. So what did I tell you guys of the last few months? And if you don't remember, go back and look at the last 2 months. And I was talking about the magician energy, the high priestess energy, which we're going out of. And I said that last month, everything was going to be done for public opinion, to sway the public. Things were going to be in the public. Excuse me. And I also told you guys to remember that the high priestess energy was the same energy that happened with Las Vegas shooting, right? I explained that. And look what we had this month. What was the same thing? And I told you to be mindful. What are they pushing in the media for public consumption and what they're not? What are they hiding? So some things are getting highlighted in the public opinion while other things aren't really being watched. So we had the Sussman trial that people weren't particularly paying attention to. And it wasn't as high in the highlight like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I like the two mass shootings. And what is this going on? What are they pushing? Remember I said the magician, he was orchestrating things, right? And he's been orchestrating things, his narrative, making things manifest. And then in the High Priestess month, he wanted, whatever he did, he put it to push his agenda. And it was all about, too, this is a really ritualistic, May was a ritualistic month. I also said about, deaths and stuff and like that. So we had these two, what are they trying to push? The same thing that they happened. If you go look back on the Las Vegas incident, they were pushing gun control. They're doing that again. Gun control again. So it's in our sights for public opinion. Problem, reaction, solution. Create the problem, the public reacts, and the government will come up with the solution. And that's what's going on. So you got to be mindful. Remember, I said be careful of what you lend your energy to because they're going to harness it. And they're harnessing their energy. And what is the most sacred? The thing in Buffalo, they used, race in Buffalo. And that didn't get them the response that they wanted to. What will make every American, every person throughout the world really, hurt? Children. And don't think that these people won't use children. They use children. These people will stop at nothing to get their agenda, right? So now in the forefront again, they're coming up with monkeypox. Mind you, there was only like 35 people in the whole world who had monkeypox, but the emphasis is on this monkeypox again, right? And they also said children are most vulnerable. And I believe, what did they say? Women and children were the most vulnerable, right? For monkeypox. And watch your sexual partners, right? So, and then they're trying to say, the whole HIV thing, how they did with the gay population. They're trying to do that again. This monkeypox. But they're not the ones that they're saying is most at risk. They're saying children are. And they have to watch their sexual partner. So I don't understand how they're saying that gays will be targeted when it's children that are more at risk. Mind you, with the COVID, children weren't vulnerable really to COVID. Now all of a sudden, this monkeypox, they're very vulnerable to them. And they're saying watch your sexual partners, right? So what does that have to do with children? Children aren't having sexual partners. So there's a lot of strange things going on, what they're putting out. So this month is the Empress month. So this is the month about money, abundance. So we really got to watch how our governments are spending money. They may be like willy-nilly splurging money that shouldn't be. All right, we've already given Ukraine billions and billions of dollars, right? Mind you, we're in a high recession here in the United States. Our gas prices are high. The food is outrageous, and people are having a hard time, but we have money to give billions of dollars to Ukraine. Mind you, Ukraine is also, the country that Biden and a lot of Nancy Pelosi's son, John Kerry's stepson and stuff had dealings with, right? And they made a lot of money. So it's funny now that, Ukraine, this whole war thing, and we're just sending billions and billions of dollars and weapons to Ukraine, and offering to pay other countries that give Ukraine weapons will reimburse. So they can give old weapons to Ukraine and we'll reimburse them like their new weapons to the country. Things are getting out of hand. Mind you, we have the election coming up. Then we have the Roe versus Wade thing coming out for public opinion. So we have the Roe versus Wade public opinion judgment in the public arena. We have the two shootings, mass shootings, one with children, one with race, sway public opinion, right? We have this monkeypox that are coming in, but there's things, and then we have the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp that people are really, really watching. So they're using these things to kind of, nobody really talking about the Sussman trial that he got off innocent. Did he get off innocent because they found that the FBI didn't need him? They were already doing something and they were already using this information, and it really didn't make a difference whether Sussman told them or not. Who knows? Was it a fair trial? So we have like I said, this month is the month of the Empress. So things are might be at a standstill this month. We might not see too much movement going on. But we got to watch about money, how the government spends their money, what they're going to splurge it on. People at home, also watch what you spend your money on. I'm also worried about when they kept saying about monkeypox and sex. This is a very sexual month. The Empress energy, a lot of sex this month. Also a lot of, people can get pregnant this month. People ending things like contracts, whatever. Things are coming to an end, to completion. But also, traveling. So people are going to start traveling. So I want to see what the energy for the people and for the Biden administration, for the people here in the United States, and then Biden. Okay, there's some change coming in for Biden. That card was already, hold on. So now we're going to do the 3 cards. What's on his mind, the administration, and the reason why I talked so much in the beginning, because I wanted you guys to see how, the synchronicity and the energy. And when I said that, this stuff was going to come to watch out for, I was giving us a heads up. All right. And then the, family. Okay, so for the people, it's saying, remember I said desire, but it's not the desire. So this one's kind of upset, but desire, remember I also said that this is the month of, sex and sexuality, sensuality, abundance. So as the people, we really have to kind of curb our desires. Things are going to be pushed very sexual this month, all right? And money. Watch the way you spend things. Also, I find that there's going to be some change going on. I said what's going on around Biden, his administration. There's going to be some change. So maybe, and I see like this is like a dead person or the end of something and a vulnerability. So I'm seeing that maybe an end of something's coming, right? Or the end of something, but also there's going to be some vulnerability and also some change. So that's kind of interesting. So let's see what's on Biden's mind. The Magicians, there's still something. What's going on is someone's still orchestrating. Someone's still orchestrating, giving you an idea of choice. So to me, I'm looking at this as the twins, which is two, which is a choice, a decision. So this person is orchestrating like there's a choice. So on his mind, I don't know if someone's orchestrating him like he has a choice, or he's perceiving to the American people that we have a choice. Okay? There's many things changing. Remember, this is the card of change. It said change, and now we're seeing as many. And the Wheel of Fortune is a swift change. So something's coming up, a big change. And the Devil. So it's something coming up, a swift change, but the swift change is not going to be in the interest of us. So it's going to be the interest of the devil, which means the ego, the vices, chaining to things. So whoever's orchestrating this choice, and it's going to be a quick change, but it's not going to be a change for the better. So we really need to watch what these choices are coming up this month, and we really need to watch the vices, meaning greed, sexuality, what we're chained to, what things are we being forced to comply with, what things are we forced to partner with, what things are we forced to what choices. So what is going on this month that us as the American people, going on in his mind, what are we going to be forced? Someone's orchestrating a choice, and one choice is going to chain us. Okay, what's going on in the administration? It's a lot of fighting going on in the administration. A lot of fighting going on in the administration. From two sides. So it could be the Republicans, but we know there's rhino. So there's the greed and the not so greedy, and there's a big fight going on. We don't know who's going to win. So there's a lot of infighting going on in the administration. This is really to ruin. So what is this infighting? Is it to ruin us as the American? To ruin. So they're stopping people from talking. They're stopping people from thinking. They're stopping people from voicing their opinions. There is a lot of things going on. So this competition is to end things. It's not, whatever fighting is going on is to stop. And to go back to what things once was. So there is some really things going on in the administration. So there's some infighting going on. It could be groups of people, and it's a big fight to the end. So this is a big fight to the end, and they're fighting over their voice, over their thoughts, and over what's coming out their mouth. So, and also to go back to when things were, what things used to be, what's going on in the family. So what's going on with Jill? So I'm seeing her in the family. She's forcing things in the family. She's pushing things along in the family, and there's not balance going on. The balance is off in the family. So the balance is off. She's not making wise decisions. She's not making any decisions. So she's really the leading force in the family right now, good, bad, or indifferent. She's forcing things in the family. So she's kind of took in charge. So let me just see. Okay. What does this change have to do with anything? So they keep talking about change. What is this change? And did we see anything about the Vice President, Camilla? I haven't heard about her in months, really. What is this change going on? There's a change. Okay, so there's a change going on. And there's also... wow. Because we know that there's a lot of rhinos, right, going on. And they're still in there before, the vote is going. So, and remember that everything that we just now talked about before is for public opinion. All right? So, there's going to be some victory, but the problem is, what I'm seeing is, there's the elephant. So, I'm thinking, there is going to be a coming together between the Republicans and the Democrats. And they're going to stand together for something. So they're going to stand in solitarian. So, to lead the light. So, they're going to have, I'm telling you, something's coming up this month. We got to watch them, especially with our gun laws and stuff like that. That there's going to be a victory. And the rhinos and the Democrats are coming together in solitarian. Okay. What do we as the people have to look out for? We as the people, they're going to play on our emotions. They're going to play on our emotions. They're going to put on a show. They're going to put on a show. So they're playing on our emotions. Things are a show so that they can, 3 groups or 3 people are going to come together. And it's to lead us in a direction. So we have to be careful. This is a big show going on this month, okay? Alright, I want to see about these monkeypox this month. Is this going to be a thing? It's this monkeypox is part of something. So they're deciding whether or not they're going to pull this out. Right? But I'm feeling like this monkeypox is kind of like man-made. Like, there probably is monkeypox, but this is designed, right? And they're going to walk away from something. They're going to walk away from something. But also, it's going to be successful in some ways. So, there's going to be a lot of money. A lot of money being thrown towards either this monkeypox. Because I think it's more than one. So, I think there's monkeypox and there's something else. That it could be 3 things that they're kind of monkeypox. Could be COVID, a different form of COVID, and something else, right? And it's got a lot of people. A lot of people have come together for this, right? For whatever, and it's going to make a lot of money, right? Let's see. Okay. Advice for the American people. Things are hidden. We need to have opposition to the choices that they're trying to give us. Things are being hidden. Things are an illusion, right? So as American people, we have to realize that there's an illusion going on. Things are being hidden. We're only seeing a small fraction, right, of what's going on. Things are tricked. There's a trick to things, an illusion to things. We need to be in opposition of the 2 choices that they're trying to give us. So we need to be in opposition. I'm hoping also that they don't use opposition to cause dissent amongst each other. So we need to be opposition, but not amongst each other, amongst what these choices that they're trying to give us. So the people, we need to come together, but they're trying to get us to oppose each other. Maybe with the Roe versus Wade, with the gun control, this and that. You have people on one side and the other. We can't make it. we as the people can't get tricked like that. We have to oppose whatever choices that the government are trying to throw at us, or the perceived choice that we have. Because they're trying to get us to push. So they're gonna really push hard on this choice that we have, this opposition. They're going to push us hard. They're going to try to ride us with that. They're going to try to, with all this public opinion that they swayed this month, they're going to try to force our hand to go one way or the other. They're going to use that whole public opinion that went on and things they're going to use that to kind of push an agenda. So we got to be careful of that. Okay? How is Biden doing? How is he doing? How is he doing? It's orchestrating. It's just saying the whole thing. He's unable to take these burdens. He's not able to handle this. We all know someone's really behind Biden. Biden's not the person in charge, right? He doesn't even want to do this anymore. I think I've said this for the last few months. He doesn't want to do this. This is too much for him to handle. I don't even know if he's checked out. Emotionally, he could have checked out, right? He's not able to handle it, but there is someone who's orchestrating, like there's a choice. You know, someone's always orchestrating. Remember how they said before, the Republican and the Democrat is the two wings of the same, of the same beast. So it's orchestrating, and then, it's all orchestrating so that they can make whatever to come together and balance. And remember I said this month that the Republicans, the rhinos, and the Democrats are going to come together for something, right? And there's going to be some nostalgia going on. But this has all been pre-arranged, like predetermined. Remember I said, just because you don't believe in psychics and the esoteric, don't think that they don't. Don't think that they don't. Don't think that they, remember I said them harnessing our energy, using it for a purpose. They are. They have been. The rituals, to push their agenda. 3 groups coming together for their agenda, right? He's done. Like, there's the choice again. Blinders. They're acting like there's a choice, but there's really no choice, right? There's someone behind that's orchestrating it all, but it's like completely chaos. Biden does not know anything that's going on. Whatever is going on is to cause complete chaos within the government, within the people, whatever. It's the appearance of choices, but it's really not a choice. This is going to be a try. Everybody, I would suggest really mind your money. Don't go spending. Watch your sexual activity if you're single. Women, you don't want to get pregnant. This is the month of fertility. Let's see what's going on in Ukraine. There's a lot, 2 things coming together. It's also a show. I keep saying that it's 3 groups or 3 countries working together. There's a harmony going on. It's not what people are thinking. It's not this war like people are thinking. It's this war. It's a show. Let's see. Anything else? I don't know what else to even look at. So you guys let me know what else you want to see this month. I'll talk to you later. But realize that they're going to give us like there's a choice. They're going to say, oh, but there's no real choice. And we got to watch the rhinos and the Democrats are coming together for a purpose. And they're in solidarity together. So, to get a victory. So it's going to be perceived choices that we really don't have. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.